Hi Cancer, this is Healing in Reach Tarot and Healing. My name is Kim. I'm here to do your reading for the month of April, the first 2 weeks. So April 1st through the 15th for the Sun, Moon, Rising, if you have it in the sign of Cancer. So I'll link below all the cards that I use in my videos, and there'll also be a link for distance energy healing sessions with me, so you can follow that link to sign up for a distance energy healing session. All right, so let's get started, and that link will also give you a description of what that is as well. So what kind of spiritual messages do we have coming in for the sign of Cancer for the first 2 weeks of April 2020? What spiritual messages do we have coming in for the sign of Cancer, first 2 weeks of April 2020? All right, we get the card of integrity. And that is the goddess Rhiannon? I don't know how to say that. And a Amazonite. So these cards are so well described. So if you bear with me, I'm just going to read this. We bring you the empowerment of integrity. Integrity is the harmony between intention, word, and action. It is a discipline of love that creates inner security, confidence, and self-esteem. Integrity allows you to choose what promises you make according to the reasons that have meaning for you. It empowers you to make decisions that feel authentic and honor your values. It allows you to say no without guilt or shame because you are not willing to compromise who you are to make another comfortable. As you honor your words and actions, doing what you say you will do, and when you say you will do it, you grow power and respect within. You can express your integrity absolutely, and yet with kindness and compassion. Integrity is the gift that will bring you a powerful peace of mind and loving self-respect. So that's a powerful alignment card for you, Cancer. All right, so let's get into tarot and see where we can bring more detail in for you for the month of April, the first 2 weeks of the month of April 2020 for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, first 2 weeks of April 2020. What kind of situations do we have going on for the sign of Cancer, first 2 weeks of April 2020? Going to get one more for the final outcome here, Cancer, as I pull these cards. Thank you so much for being patient here. Oh, wow. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are definitely moving in a positive direction in your life right now. I feel like you feel that forward progression. You feel that forward movement in your life right now. And I think because you feel that forward movement, it's giving you hope, where I think you've been feeling maybe in the past not as much hope, but I think hope is coming back around as this wheel is turning. And as the seeker, you're coming in with a sense of more balance in your life. I feel like the universe is providing for you on a physical level, at least. And that as the seeker, because that's there, you know your value, you know what you value, you've been putting into the world, and you feel value coming back from the world. So I feel like you're as the seeker, in a fairly balanced place, Cancer. And then I also feel like this is crossing you though. So there's maybe some kind of decision between two people or two avenues that you could take, or you're in a little bit of a stalemate here as the seeker. So that's coming in, showing where you're at as you move through this progression of the next 2 weeks. In the recent past, you have the Four of Swords. I feel like you've made a decision here to put something down in order to create more peace within. I feel like you've given up on something, but that's a positive thing. That you've let some portion of something go that you needed to let go so that you could have more inner peace and rest. And it's in the letting go that you have found that value now. You have found value in letting go. And it's allowing you to realign and more deeply listen to what is going to serve you. So this integrity piece comes in here then, matching with this letting go that you've recently just done in your past. And then we're moving into the near future for the Seven of Cups. I feel like you have, your dreams are alive. Like, I feel like you're in a place where you're starting to realize again your inner spark and where the dragon can take you, the fantastical dragon of imagination and opportunities and choices. Whether that's like, cups are usually, about love, so maybe romantic choices are coming up for you, or you're at least open to new choices in love. So you're open to that flirtatious, kind of imaginatory space right now. So the Seven of Cups is a card of imagination and choices and exploration and flights of fancy, I would say, like entertaining the thought of what things could feel like again that are positive. So that's a great card. Sometimes the Seven of Cups is like about being ungrounded and not being based in reality, but I think for right now, this coming in for you is like a resurgence of hope. Feels really good in your near future. Then in the position of your relationship with yourself, it's interesting, we get the Ten of Cups. So this idea of real commitment and real intimacy in a relationship, bringing in a familial, like on all levels, even having a family with someone, that's in the placement of how you see yourself. So maybe even this card is helping this card. So opening to imagining the possibilities. So you may be reopening again emotionally to the possibility of this being something that you see for yourself, something that you're now desiring to come in alignment with for yourself, something you're opening to, and how you envision your future. And this is very positive. So I feel like as we come into the spring and summer season, there's going to be a lot of sun. There's going to be a lot of warmth and maybe even time in the spotlight. You're going to feel that call and that draw to be alive and be seen and shine. And you're going to realign with the things that make you feel warm. the things that make you feel alive. So that's in your relationship sector. That's in coming into how the world is around you and what the world is offering to you as well. So that's the Sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck. So that was very exciting when that came out, when I saw that. This whole lineup here is really good. So if we look at this, Cancer, I'm going to move the camera over here for a minute. So we have, let's see if we can get this in here now. We have the Ten of Cups in relationship with yourself. Then we have relationship with others is the Sun. Hopes and Fears is the World card, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then the final outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like an amazing lineup. I feel like Hopes and Fears, you've completed some cycle out. So you've gone through some things and you're now realizing the value in them. You've put them behind you in a certain way where that you now feel like you're freed up to move on to the next phase, to the next new journey. But I feel like there's a sustainment of lessons learned here. So this card has to do with Saturn and the discipline and lessons learned. So there's a complete full cycle it's completed, and you're now ready to move into the next journey. So you're feeling very positive here, Cancer. I feel like you have a lot of positivity going on. And as your final outcome here, the Ace of Pentacles coming up is really positive. So it's new beginnings on all levels. So you're allowing this to come in. You're manifesting this new beginning on all levels. And it's kind of beautiful, this card, the way it sort of creates a heart. But there's Fire of Passion here. There's the Cups of Emotion here. There's Pentacles, which are financial sustenance. And then there's also the Swords, which is the clarity aspect of the tarot deck. So all four are present in this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you've come into more alignment with yourself and being really clear about what you want to manifest for yourself. So this Integrity card with, you know, opening with possibilities and dreams, and then final outcome being Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like this really lines up nicely. So keep up the good work, Cancer. I think that you have a lot of goodness coming in. I feel like you're on the right track. So if you've wondered if you're, you know, this new positive state is going to last, I feel like it is. And I feel like the positive energies that do arise in you, to listen to them and let them guide you. So thank you so much, Cancer. This was your reading for the first 2 weeks of April. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time. Be safe. Many blessings.